Welcome, welcome, one and all. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid, and this is PC Tengine, my chronological examination of every game released for the PC Engine, also known as the TurboGrafx 16. Going by the Japanese release date for every Hue card, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes to play each game and tell you what I think of it. Today's game is China Warrior, developed by Hudson Soft, released in Japan on November 21st, 1987, and released 2 years later in the US on November 1989. This game is significant as the first completely original title for the PCE that isn't a port of something else. However, does originality translate into quality, or is it an inauspicious beginning for PC games that started out as PCE games? Well, let's hit the timer and find out. And a 1, and a 2, and a start! Alright, here we go. China Warrior, basically a ripoff of Kung Fu Master, a.k.a. Spartan X by Irem. You probably know it just as Kung Fu, that was released on the NES. Maybe it's not a one-to-one ripoff of that because you're automatically moving forward. That actually makes it a lot more in common with a more obscure arcade game by Taito known as Gladiator. The character in that would just keep pacing forward and use his sword to break away at any objects that come at him. Well, here, your hero Wang, who is very, very obviously Bruce Lee, is mostly using his kung fu skills to avoid boulders, hit fireballs, duck rocks, kick lucky strikes, and power up. Remember, kids, smoking is cool. No, don't smoke if you're not already smoking. And punch away these weird yellow-eyed monks, and then get into a boss fight. Ooh, giant fist with this guy, who I'm punching in the face a lot, who is very easy to defeat. Alright, so starting well enough, isn't it? But what can I actually say about this game? Well, I should mention that if a game gets an English release, I'm going to play the English release. The Western release, I should say. Because, you know, it's easier to understand. I actually can't read a lick of Japanese. These green monks duck. So watch out for that. Sticks being flung at you. Yeah, the Bakuruman World in Shanghai, which I played in prior games, prior episodes, were actually fan translations, and I forgot to mention that in the videos themselves, but now this game actually got a legitimate Western release, although there's absolutely no text in this game, so basically, the conceit of having a Western release is completely moot. So I could just be playing the Japanese version and it wouldn't matter at all. But that's okay. The universal language of fighting is one that is easy to understand, no matter what. Punching this guy in the face with a really giant fist? Oh yeah, that's language for you. We just fought this guy. Don't know why I'm fighting him again, but yeah. China Warrior has something of a notorious reputation among TG16 fans. It's seen as having somewhat choppy controls, and yeah, there is a little bit of a delay in everything that you do. It takes a little bit of practice to get used to. And you move back a lot faster than you move forward for some reason. The gameplay is pretty simple, as you can see, but the graphics are actually not bad. The huge character sprites were very impressive for their time. Like, we wouldn't see character sprites this huge until Art of Fighting on Neo Geo in 1992. I think it was 92, not 91. But yeah. Oh, hit in the face with a rock. These creepy orange monks take 3 hits to kill, because why not? I do like the music, though, even if this is the only tune that you're going to hear in the entire game. Well, that and the boss music. I will say, though, the game starts to get dicey when you actually fight the bosses, because the hit detection is incredibly arbitrary. Like, they will just no-sell your attacks when they want to, and I can't really figure out how to make it work when I want to. But yeah, beat 3 bosses, off to the bonus stage. Let's concentrate. Yeah! Maximum breakage. That's the way to do it. That was probably a very priceless Ming vase I just obliterated, but who cares? It's Kung Fu. The Kung Fu. a.k.a. China Warrior. And now we're in the House of Flying Daggers. Cute pun. Very cute pun. Alright, but as you can see, this isn't much different from what we already know. Except now we have to deal with balls also. Background's different. Obstacles are different. Please ignore that sound. I'm being badgered. I need to figure out a better sound setup that can isolate whenever I get messaged. I'm very amateur at this, if you couldn't tell. But, now we are fighting a lady. Kind of Chun-Li-ish. Woo! Cornered her! Nice! I do like the touch that you start to bleed from the mouth and when you get hit, though. Now, I will say, I don't entirely hate this game like a lot of people do. Because, like I said, there are just some, TurboGrafx fans who have nothing but vitriol for this one. It's not wholly undeserved because this game is very early and oh, that was cheap. Very rough cut of a game, but I like the giant sprites and I like the music even if there's really only 2 tunes. It's got things going for it, certainly. It's an interesting proof of concept, if nothing else. It's just, fighting the bosses is such an arbitrary crapshoot. See, there I lose. To myself! Very original. I hate mirror matches. Like, if I ever get to fighting games, I hate mirror matches. And I'm sure there are some of those that we'll get to on the system. But, oh, come on! Gee, nuts. Break the shield. But, yeah, like I said, this game does definitely have some merit to it. It's just not one of Hudson Soft's best. Like, there's not a Bomberman character based on totally not Bruce Lee here for a reason. I'm not sure if it counts as like an old shame for them, but... There we go. Playing with myself. And beating myself. Okay, never mind. Anyway. Third segment of the stage, our time's starting to run out. Oh! Holy crap! Vengeful spirits flying at our faces at 100 miles per hour. Those creepy orange monks. Orange sherbet monks. Sherbet. It's sherbet, not sherbert. I think. But yeah. But yeah, China Warrior is pretty monotonous on the whole. And oh my god, that's a lot of balls. If you can figure out how to beat the bosses, then, you know, good on you, but I find their AI somewhat arbitrary to deal with. Although, trapping the lady in the corner seems to be doing me a lot of good. Wow! I think that it went easier than the first fight against her. Oh well. Well, I've gotten halfway through China Warrior in the span of 9 minutes, so... I guess that's not too bad. Whatever happens from now is gravy. And it's probably just as well because the boss of Stage 3, who is totally not Jackie Chan, he is a huge jerk, and I don't think I've figured out how to beat him yet. So this might as well be my wall right here. But yeah, honestly, for as much of a foul reputation as it has, playing China Warrior, I don't hate it. I'd say it's maybe a 3 out of 5 game at best. Most would probably rank it a 2, maybe a 1 for all I know. But, you know, it's fun for what it is. Just your cheesy old school action game that, you know, delivers what it promises. And hey, here's Jackie Chan, but my time is up. So I'm just going to let him beat me up. There's the trumpet. Game over. Yeah, I was hoping I could at least reach Jackie Chan so I could show you, hey, it looks like Jackie Chan. And he is a better fighter than Bruce Lee in this game. Seriously, he's really freaking hard to beat. But yeah, that's China Warrior in a nutshell. I kind of like it. It's not awful. There's been worse on this system. There's a certain game with the initials DB that I think might qualify as the worst game on the system, or at least pretty darn close to it. When we get to that one, I'll take fun in ripping into it, but I just can't bring myself to rip into China Warrior that much. It's alright. A slightly inauspicious sort for originally made PC Engine games, but I've played worse, and I will play worse. This one, I find some wry sense of enjoyment out of, so. But yes, this has been China Warrior, a.k.a. the Kung Fu. I'm Mike, the Digital Kid. This has been PC Tengine. I hope to see you for the next episode. Until then, y'all take care and peace. Bye, everybody.